Welcome to Primo RV Center, a new to us 17RD Coleman ultralight trailer. This comes in at a wonderful 3,100 pounds, so very versatile. It's a couple's trailer. It's going to allow you to tow with a wide range of SUVs. Certainly for those who travel light, you could certainly get away with some minivans out there as well. We've got a pre-wire for solar on the front side here. We're going to have room for multiple batteries as well as one propane tank here. We've got a powered awning that's going to come out a full 8 feet, and really on these smaller coaches, that's really where you're going to live. And that's the nice thing here is it is well set up if you do have to be inside occasionally, but for the most part, most people with these smaller coaches, they're aiming to fit on a smaller site, fit in a driveway, and also really enjoy the outside, which this one does quite well. We've got great 4 jacks on this unit, so some of those smaller coaches don't tend to put all the jacks on. This one has all 4, very large, robust jacks, so very stable when it's finally on site. And you have wonderful views at the back especially. You've got great flow of air, all the windows will open, but you're going to have 3 sides, all with views, hopefully towards some water, perhaps some nice woods, perhaps an attraction on your site. So that is the nice thing in this small coach, which not all coaches do, especially in a couple's coach. If you do eventually have to be inside, and if you're traveling with a bit of a group, you're going to appreciate the ability to gather here, which we'll show you in just a second. So you do have a spare tire in the rear here. As with all units at Primo RV Center, we do fully service all these units. So brakes, bearings, any tires that may need to be changed get changed. All the gas appliances get recertified. We make sure you're going to have a very enjoyable experience and something that should be maintenance free for that first year for you. A really great design. I noticed on this type of floor plan, which many make, this is probably one of the more spacious right when we walk in the door. So you're going to appreciate that the bed's set back a little bit. So you've got a little bit of room as we come in the door. And then a great setup for, again, 1 to 2 travelers with the occasional guest that you can stow in the back as well. We do have air conditioning equipped here, which you'll appreciate on those hot weekends. And again, those trips where you may be doing a long hot day and then being able to cool off when the time comes. We do have outlets all the way around the bed, as well as places to stash a book, some water, perhaps a CPAP machine if you have one as well, and some great storage above around the bed. Most of the under bed is going to be outside storage, but there is a thin layer of inside storage as well. So you do have some room to stash away some extra sheets, some extra pillows, things like that as well. Great counter space for a small coach here. You're going to appreciate the fact that you've got, again, a lot of preparation area. So on those few times when you do have to prepare inside and perhaps the weather outside's not cooperating, you're going to have lots of space to do that. We do have our little propane electric fridge with our little ice box in it as well. We've got some storage underneath there, so you can use that for pots and pans. And then we've got some storage above for your basic dishes, controls for things like hot water tank. Right as we come in the door here, our water pump, lights. We can check on our monitor panel here to see how full our tanks are. We do have a bit of a charging station as well. So again, all the modern amenities plus the outlet here. So again, you could set up an additional charging station. Very easy on the road here. If you do want to get to the bathroom, the fact there is no slide here. So that reduces our weight down to that 3,100 pound mark. So we have a 3-piece bath and a fairly short 17-foot floor plan, which people appreciate. So things do have some separation, and you are going to have some storage as well. So great shower here. So again, if you don't have amenities that are necessarily the best in the campground, hopefully you can use the ones that are there, but when you do want to use yours, you have a great little shower set up. And this is very well set up for the occasional guest as well as that family member that may come once in a while. So you do have sort of extra sleeping by putting down the table here. So you're going to have kind of one long 7-foot wide bed here. So the ability to, again, sleep an adult, certainly grandchildren. But you'll love the fact that, again, you're getting those views at the back, which people absolutely love, and that ability to get fresh air in the coach. You've got some great storage here, so this would be ideal to me for some extra dishes, but also the games and things like that, which this sets up so well. I do find in this type of floor plan, so many brands tend to make that table just too big, and it just doesn't work back here because it's very tough to get around. Whereas here, I think they gave you the right amount of sort of ample seating, so it's easier to get in, and if you're a little bit bigger, you're going to find it's easier, but also a table that still functionally works, and the ability to make that secondary bed. And then they've really used the ceiling well here, packing in all that storage, and it's going to open up, which is great, so very handy. So again, all that storage to work with. You've got a natural spot here where you may set up a television as well. We do have a digital antenna on the roof, LED lights all the way around. Little 2-burner stove here for you, and then our furnace dead center here, so whether it's colder early season weather or colder fall weather, or that hot summer weather with our air conditioning up here in the corner, you're going to be sure to be able to have lots of fresh air if you wish to have it, but also be able to cool off here, come inside. Again, end of a day, bugs are biting, be able to relax, play some games, enjoy a movie back here, and really recharge. We invite you down to Primo RV Center to come see this brand new to us Coleman Lantern 17RD at Primo RV Center.